Alright, hello again everybody. This is Derek, and I'm coming at us with a little bit more of the Skyrim. I'm not ready to get going yet. I still have a couple of things that I want. Okay, what's going on here? Hold on. Like, I want to put a jacket on because I'm starting to, I got a little chill. And I also want to make sure that just double checking. Enable animations is turned off. Okay, perfect. Just making sure. Just all right, if you haven't noticed, we're in our house in Solstheim, and I've got a bunch of books over here. I'm going to grab one, and we'll read it on stream. And I don't want to read anything that I don't have the series. Might read Cabin in the Woods. Okay. Oh, that's volume 2. Dang it. It doesn't say that. Okay, let me pull up my list of books. And then I'll compare it. Okay, that book's not even on my list. Unless, of course, it's The Cabin in the Woods. And it is. It's The Cabin in the Woods. That's alright, I'm going to mark it as green. Some books don't have a volume 1 or volume, they don't continue. They start at volume 2 and end there. Because, there's not every single book of the world is in the game, So let me go ahead and we'll read that first, and then I'm going to throw a jacket on and just, let me go ahead and throw a jacket on right now before we get started. Plus, I've got some tea here that I just brewed up, and it needs to get mixed up, stirred up. Just give me a second. I'm working on all this. I'm getting everything going so we can have a good night of gaming. Just letting everybody know, I do have an eBay store, so if you're interested in miniatures and role-playing games and war games, fantasy, sci-fi, World War II, ancients, historical, Napoleonics, what have you, you should check out my eBay store. You might find something there that you like, and we do have a sale going on for the next day. It's 30% off if you order $30 or more, and you get free shipping if you order anything $50 or more. That tea is good. This tea is pumpkin spice. About a year ago, I don't know how long ago it was a while ago, I had a variety pack, and I really liked the pumpkin spice in the variety pack, and I went and I ordered um, a lot of, it was a box of like 20 in a single box. But I knew I wanted more than 20, and I found another box that had 6 of those boxes in it. So I had like 120 packs of pumpkin spice. But having drank pumpkin spice, I can only drink it once in a while. I don't have the craving for pumpkin spice where I have to drink it every time I make tea. I like to have a variety. I like to have, apple cinnamon. I like to have, once in a while, I'll do like a lemon ginger, or, just pure cinnamon is actually one of my favorites. But just because it's my favorite doesn't mean I want to have it every time, right? So I kind of rotate through my different teas, and what I'm trying to say is I've got a ton of pumpkin spice left, because if I only drank maybe once a week, I've only drank about half of all of my pumpkin spice tea bags, so I probably still have another year's worth of pumpkin spice left over. Okay, let me put a jacket on because I am starting to get a little chilly, and we'll get started. Yeah, the whole reason why I brought up my eBay store, it wasn't because I was trying to shill for it. I had gotten a package in today. Actually, I got 2 packages in. I'm anticipating some modeling supplies, like paint and grass and stuff like that, mud, to put on my miniatures and stuff like that. I was expecting a pack of that to arrive, but I wasn't expecting it to be this soon because it just shipped like a day ago. But I received a package, international, and I was like, why did I get this package? What, I didn't order anything internationally. Not that I know of. And then once I opened it up and I saw what was inside, I kind of freaked out a little bit, because Tabletop Wargaming had sent me an email asking me if I was interested in a product review for them, and I was like, yeah, absolutely, send me this product and I'll be glad to look at it and see if I like it, or see if it's I'll do a video, because that's what they want. They want advertisements. So I'll do a video on how the product is. And I've received dice requests. I've received miniature requests, terrain, paint, all these different modeling companies, or hobby companies, have sent me all these emails saying that they wanted me to do reviews for them, and I've replied yes to every single one of them. I'll be glad to do it, no charge. Just send me the product and I'll be glad to keep the product, you see. And the cost of the product, it would be my fee, right? And so they every one of them has kind of like fallen through. I haven't received anything, nothing. And then when I received this one from this, what they do is they make plastic buildings that you can assemble and put on the table. When I got those 3 buildings in, I was like, wow, they actually were serious. Okay. Let me catch my breath. Yawn. Okay. Reason why I'm yawning, guys, is I just woke up. I forced myself to get up about an hour ago. I had some breakfast, made me some tea, and we loaded up the game. So if I have to do my morning constitutional, or if I have to take a short break or something like that, it's probably because of that. All right, but let's go ahead and get started, guys. Let's get started playing this game. All right. The Cabin in the Woods. This is volume 2. As told by Molag Bal. No. Mogan, son of Molag. Late one night, a few seasons ago, a soldier was returning home after several bloody battles. He decided he would save some gold and decided to cross the pine forest on foot. The first day of his journey was rather uneventful. The soldier stuck to the main path and kept a brisk pace. When it started getting dark, he set up his bedroll, built a small fire, and cooked up some rabbit he had caught. A fine day indeed, he thought to himself as he fell asleep. Partway through the evening, the soldier was woken up by a soft sobbing in the distance. He grabbed his sword, assuming it was a bandit trick. He pretended to sleep so he could get the jump on them. After a few minutes, the sobbing started moving away from his camp until he could no longer hear it. For the rest of the night, he slept with one eye open. Day 2, the soldier awoke from what rotten sleep he could catch and started off through the forest at a quicker pace. Intended to put distance between himself and whatever he had heard last night. As the day went on, it began to rain heavy, so the soldier built himself a little shelter for the evening so he could remain dry while he slept. It took him a little longer to fall asleep with thoughts of the previous night fresh in his mind, but he eventually slept. This time he awoke to sobbing that sounded like it was right outside his shelter. The soldier grabbed his sword and crawled out of the shelter. In front of the fire, he saw the back of a ghostly woman sobbing into her hands. The soldier mustered his courage and asked her what was wrong. No answer. He began to slowly approach, but before he could reach her, she turned and screamed at him. The ghostly woman raised an axe and began to run at the soldier, disappearing before she made contact. The soldier took off into the night with just his sword in hand. He ran until the first light of dawn, where he started down the road again, as fast as he could move. The third day was bright and sunny, but the soldier, rattled and sleepless, didn't even notice. He moved as fast as he could, trying to get through the forest before nightfall. As darkness began to fall, he saw a cabin just off the road, and thought to himself it would be a good place to hunker down for the night. After arriving at the cabin, he spent some time blocking the doors and windows. Nothing would get in. Despite his preparations, he could not sleep. He sat in what used to be the cabin's bedroom, staring at the barricaded door. Shaking, eventually, he would keep his eyes open no longer and fell asleep. This time, he awoke to laughing on the other side of the barricaded door. It sounded like the woman from before, but he refused to believe it was her. The soldier burst through the barricaded door into the main room to find the ghostly woman from the night before staring at the ground, laughing hysterically with axe in hand. He began to relentlessly attack the ghostly woman, but could feel his strikes were less effective. He used a scroll of fireball, which drew a scream from her, and she exploded, disappearing. The ordeal was over. The ghost was gone. The soldier slept well that night, and the next day made excellent distance through the woods. As the sun began to set, he came out of the other side of the forest and looked back, remembering the days before. As he turned and started walking away from the woods, he could swear he heard the sobbing again. Well, that was a very strange story of a soldier going through a cabin in the woods, but it also, it felt incomplete. I understand it was volume 2. Yeah, it seemed very incomplete. What do you guys think? You guys think so too? I know you do. All right, let's see. Distribute letters. Yeah, that's what I got to do. I got to distribute letters for the Jarl or whoever he is here. Or give the letters to the reclamation priest. Hold on, why would I do that? I delivered propaganda letters to a contact in the city and waited a few hours for her to translate them. After retrieving the letters, I now can distribute them to the general public or give them to the reclamation priest. What do they say? What do these letters say? Let me... Is that propaganda letter right here? Let's see what they say. You have lost the temple, but you are not lost. The right place exists in the wrong time. Know that when the great egg Baudan, I don't know what that is, cracked open from its rotten yolk, spilled the dissident priests and heretics full of lies and falsehoods that give ship to the Othroloth and his reclamation. But in reality, the bile spewed by the lie rock cannot fool a minister of truth for long. The tribunal will rise once more, and the Grand Inquisitor will judge all from the beginning, for entry to our temple is the ending of words. Alsby. Okay. Do I trust the reclamation priests? Do I think... Check that armor out. Okay. Yeah, do I think... Oh, that's right. I got Frida with me. Hey, this is a Morrowind song. I need this soundtrack. I need to find a place where I can get the soundtrack. Now, I think the Reclamation Priests is the only temple in town, I think. And the Sniffles? Okay. So what I think I'm going to do is talk to them and see what they're all about before I decide to give them their papers. That was my plan. Like, who are the priests?
Are you here to pray? Or perhaps pay your respects at our ancestral tomb?
What exactly are the reclamations?
The reclamations are the true tribunal. The Daedra that consecrate the Dunmer people. Azura, Methala, and Boethia. We call them the true tribunal because they have reclaimed their place in our hearts from the false tribunal that came before.
The false?
Sotha Sil, Amalexia, and Vivek represent what was. Beings who won the Dunmer people's hearts with their actions, but blinded them just the same. They were aberrations, false prophets. They used their status as heroes to shield the true tribunal from our minds. But now that they've been destroyed, the light can finally shine upon the House of Reclamations. They're where we inter our dead. They are sacred places, meant to honor their passing. Sadly, we've been unable to use the ancestral tomb beneath the temple as of late, and have resorted to other locations to scatter the remains. Those foul vermin, the abominations we call ash spawn, have risen from the ashes of our own ancestors. They're befouling the memories of our forefathers by defiling their remains.
I'll cleanse it.
Thank you, Wanderer.
That's what I do.
That would be most kind. Here, this key should open the door to the tomb.
Okay, but you're not the guy.
Be cautious, friend. The ash spawn are soulless beings with no regard for compassion.
I was just like wondering, like, how come I can't, like, give him the papers? Clear the temple's tomb. There we go. There we are. Ooh, we had a little bit of a stutter action going on. Something was loading. But you would think this would be the screen that it would load at. But okay, I guess not. Ladies, ash spawn is the course of the day. Make sure I am all juiced up. I'm not? Okay. Oh, here comes one.
Pfuscher!
Well, everybody casts themselves like first things first, you know, like, do it. Man, they're all over the place. That's why.
I will not fall. Enjoy your last. You can't hide from me.
You can get them all? Nope.
I do not fear death. I thank you for your protection. It's your decision. What's that?
Enjoy your last breath.
Somebody must be using a weapon that makes them unafraid.
I have to admit, I'm disappointed.
This right-wing warrior. Every time I get into a fight, they just show up out of nowhere and they help. Ever since I helped kill the, or helped the king.
I'm sorry.
I'm trying to develop my block.
But you left me with no choice.
Oh, here comes another one.
Who's that?
That's what I thought.
There is a lot of stuttering going on. That's why I'm quick saving every now and then.
I am Othraloth. Spirits be praised. I'm hoping you didn't suffer much at the hands of those foul beings. Please, accept this as a token of my thanks.
Thank you.
Pleasant journey, Sergio.
Need something? Thank you. Here, this is for you.
Nice.
Until next time.
Alright, we're trying to clear out some of my quests, you know. Commander Morrow. He's in Dragon Bridge, alright. See, this right here looks like I've got everything done. But the balance of power won't be over until I find the Conjurer's Lair. Okay, I gotta collect Dwarven Forge gems. Okay, I'm gonna leave that turned on. No, I'm not. Is any of this in... Nope. I don't think any of that is in Solstheim. Just the gems. Oh, and there's a door over there. Okay. Looks like a... No, that's where you forge with the gems. Okay. Well, I don't need to go to the... I don't need to go to that forge. What I need to do is find these gems in other locations. I think I'm going to need to do a little exploring. So from here, we're going to go generally in this direction. I'm also going to turn that off. So we don't get distracted. Alright, so we're just going to explore Solstheim a little bit. But before we do that, I'll try to free up some resources. I'm getting a little bit of a stutter. I think I scrolled down too far. Yeah, Skyrim's not using a lot of resources, but OBS is draining my resources. I could always change the way it's encoded. Can't change a lot of things while it's running. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to exit out. I'm going to come right back, and it should there should be like a little stutter on the screen just for a second. Okay, we are back. Now let's just see if all those changes made any impact at all. It also might be the fact that I installed a couple of mods for Solstheim, and those mods that I installed might be putting a little strain on Solstheim. But it looks like the game is not being, it doesn't have the strain on it. It seems like it's the OBS. So we're doing okay right now. Now, there's a trap door over here, and it requires a key, but I don't know where to get that key. I was looking at maybe it's hanging some.
You can't win this!
There was no other way.
I'm disappointed.
Or maybe this Khajiit has the key, I don't know. What is this? Surly Brothers Wine. Maybe he should have drank it. Yeah, so I don't have any idea where the key might be hidden. She must have that ebony skin. Or whoever owns that place, you would think that they would have the key on them, right? You would think. It's running a little bit smoother now. I'm happy about that. So we're going inland. We're just exploring, looking around, seeing if we can't find any dwarven ruins. Oh, that was cool.
That's what I thought. That was your decision. Ice wizard. Battling it out with a fire wizard. Interesting. I'm gonna have to do something about these summons. There's too many of them. The first thing they do is decide to summon a creature. It's like, okay, there's ruins up here. also a red dot I just saw right there. Yeah, we're somewhere. I guess this is not counted as a tower or a terrain feature. Okay, what's that? That's not on my map.
Where did you come from?
Oh, what's this little shack? Ramshackle trading post. Meet me here at midnight. Okay. Maybe we'll be back at midnight.
There was no other way it could end.
What I haven't noticed is any minables other than harvesting plants, which I'm not really into doing. Okay, that looks like a dwarven ruins or something. What the heck? What the hell is this? Okay, one could get comfortable in here. Agrimez. Well, this is what I was hoping for. I was hoping for some dwarven ruin to maybe find another one of those dwarven gems. Looks like this was an excavation.
I've never seen something so majestic like the Red Mountain.
Why are you talking about the Red Mountain? You should be talking about whatever this is. And I have one too many girls with me. But I didn't want to leave Rita behind. She's too hot for that. I don't need any of this like dwarven spare metal or anything like that. What kind of an arrow is that? That's a Reichling spear.
What was that?
Your worst!
I will strike like a horse! You always outfound you! I thank you for your protection.
That was your decision.
I think I hit Takata in the back. You got an arrow sticking out of the back. Can I have that arrow back from you, Takata? You know, this is a good set of armor right here. I'm gonna give that to Freya.
You face danger without hesitation. Very well.
Then again, she's already got Nordic carved armor.
Let us go.
That's Takata's familiar, and that's Jojo's ice wolf.
I've always known that my Thane is the better Dragonborn. Mirak never stood any chance. Of course, sir.
Do you have a staff of summoning familiars? You don't. Okay. Let's talk about spells. Speaking of magic. Spell tomes you studied are not very good. Discard them. Ooh, I don't want to discard all of them.
If you need anything else, just...
Yeah, it's JoJo. Nothing editable. Okay.
Holler.
I thought there was a way that I could go through their magic and get them to unlearn certain magic. Maybe that's just Takata. Because Takata has her own very own MCM. Okay, well they were wandering around here and oh, they got a notebook. They got a notebook. I wonder what notes they took. I'm closer to solving the mystery of these ruins. I have found references to ancient Dwemer texts. This could explain why that gate is unmovable. The pattern of the gate seems to hold the solution to unlocking it, resembling the console. Okay. If I need to access that again, I will. There is a console. Resonance gems. I don't have any resonance gems. Right? I don't think so. You lack the required item. Okay, my guess is I place a gem in that spot, and this door would open. Now my question is, where do you get these resonance gems? I was thinking maybe these guys had them on them. Oh, there's two resonance gems. Look at that. Middle, lower. Okay. That's interesting.
What was it? Over here!
I'm disappointed.
What was that? Oh no! I knew I heard something!
Oh, it's up there.
Enjoy your last breath. Hello? Who's there?
I do not fear death.
This what you want? Huh? Enjoy your last breath.
I'm sorry, but you left me with no choice.
And then this door opened. Should I go pluck the resonance gems? Am I going to need them in the future? And if I plug them, will the door close? Then again, never mind. The gems are gone.
Find resonance gems across Solstheim. Complete the quest. Okay. So, look at all those ingots. I have so many dwarven ingots, it's crazy. Undead fully. It's a rune. Okay, so it's like a defensive thing. See, I need 3 resonance gems in those patterns. Where would I put them? Do I want to say that? Okay, well, we can't go any further until we find some residence gems. Okay, well, back to exploring then. Yeah, this looks familiar. Okay. Yeah, we're going to explore this area over here. Yeah, let's go explore that area over there. I've been here already. Okay, we could go down this way, or we could go up that way. Altar of Brond. That's not a goodly looking altar.
like where this is going. Oh no, you don't.
Three hags in a cave. Hopefully they're not, seers or whatever. What do I use moonstone for anyway? You know, I don't even know. That's not the elven one, right? Maybe it is. Maybe that is elven. The elven stone. I always check. Am I missing something? Or is this just the end of it?
Even now, the All-Maker watches over us. We can proceed when you are ready.
Nope, okay. So I think that's the end, right? Okay, that's the end. Very small cave.
Hold, traveler. You have no business here. We mean you no harm, but be on your way. Leave.
I wonder if I can go around this way.
Now!
I'm leaving, come on. Relax.
sapphire and silver. Okay. Nice clear day. What is this? Is this not that one that's listed? I can't get in there. Wait, what? Look at that Morrowind over there. Dang, there's all different kinds of metals up here. Starting to get a little dark. So I'm gonna press on until midnight and then I'll go fast travel to that place, or at least close to midnight.
That looks like it's got like a little bridge, something going on over there. I'm gonna mark it, even though I'm not really planning on heading that way.
Is someone there? Found you.
Path is hard to find. Or follow, I should say.
I'm disappointed.
Okay, I see that. Wait, what is this? Could just be an illusion of some kind. But it looks like it might be a path through there. Maybe I have to go down and around.
That's not what I want to do. Boy, it's full of trolls over here.
That was your decision.
Is someone there?
You can't win this!
Never should have come.
I will run like a hawk!
That's what I thought.
Where the bears? Okay, I didn't contract any kind of disease. Dark. I'm not gonna be able to see anything down here. Is that water feature? It is. Okay, we're gonna fast travel to that abandoned shack, wherever it was. Which will probably be an hour, probably be 10 o'clock, something like that. So then we'll just wait. $9.59. Am I good or what? All right. Okay, it's midnight. Someone said meet.
Storn's fate revealed the one true truth. Never trust the books.
Meet them here at midnight. Well, I'm here.
head up here, right? Not a chest or anything like that that I can access. And the camping supplies is with Lydia, I do believe.
I'd like to do some shopping here if you'd allow me, my Thane.
This time of night? Taking like a 2-minute break here. Well, we didn't find any resonance gems. Or whatever the other thing we're looking for. Okay, so let's take a look at our journal. We can go back to Whiterun, which I don't want to do that. Mayron's Dagon. Wait for a message. Okay, we are waiting for that message. Use the forge. Okay, but we need to get gems. Okay, we need to... Maybe if I select that, they'll show up on my map. Let's find out. Learn the final word. You know what? We're going to do that. I'm just going to summon the dragon for no reason. Do I have to be in a fight for him to show up? Maybe so. go in there. So I won't be able to summon a dragon while we're inside. Juniper berries.
This is a little. Ready yourself.
Iron armor of a major knight. I thought it said. At first glance, I thought it said fake iron sword. I needed firewood. Reavers. Albino spider. Ladies expect the unexpected.
I am sorry.
That was
But you
your
left me
decision.
with no choice.
Well, at least you guys didn't summon your wolves.
These crypts dot the lands of Skyrim. Our ancestors surely take their death seriously. That's what I thought.
Hey, buddy. Got me a little Reichland baby. Gripped on a bone. You know we're coming.
Fus Bruder!
Victorious again.
What was that thing on his back? It looked like he was carrying a lantern on his back.
Fus Bruder!
Is someone there?
going on?
There was no other way it could end.
Ladies, they just don't like JoJo. This is creepy. I almost don't want to walk around in here. I know I hit that with, you know what? I wonder if I could hit it with something like cold or something. Is that a... Ooh, BGO'd. I have been poisoned. Yuck, it's like... It's like pulsating.
What's that?
I'm disappointed.
Oh, it jumps and explodes? Okay. And he was just living down here with the spiders. I guess they are just living down here with the spiders.
There you are.
Alright, 14. I can deal with 14.
You call yourself a Nord. Only a fool lets himself get surrounded. What was that?
victorious again.
Where did you come from? I have to admit, I'm disappointed.
Okay, I'm in a maze.
That's what I thought.
Got my girls covering my back. While I'm binding, they're killing the creatures that are approaching. Wandering monsters, whatever you want to call them. And of course, there's... Wait, I thought there was a door right there. I guess not. I'm looking for stones or gems.
Who's there?
What you want, huh?
I knew I heard
You
something.
can't win this.
Oh, the right-wing warriors with us again. And I got a true, like, little army going on. Whoa,
Yours
why
is-
would
I
go
do
down
not
over
fear
there?
death. I thank you for your protection, Allmaker.
Yeah, I almost dove down there. Is there a way up? I want that. I have too many choices.
I'll be glad when this beast is gone from here.
Me too. Okay. That was a path. Wait, I'm hearing something.
I do not fear death.
black book.
I do not think that is wise.
Too late. I already did it. A shallow region. Learn the hidden knowledge. Okay. I wonder if I can find the warrior in here. You know what? I think I'm going to learn Candlelight myself. And I think I'm going to favorite it. Once I realize what I'm doing, or how to figure out what I'm doing. Okay. Candlelight. And I'll even give Candlelight a number. Three. Wait, what, why am I not carrying a shield? Oh, there's an eyeball. Extremely dark in here. How long does candlelight last? Oh, shit. Oh, he's empty. I saw that. Okay, so I've been here. Conjure a tomb guardian, okay. Speech increase, okay. I've gone around in a circle. Say, don't you fall off the edge. Oh, it's convenient. All-rim greatsword. That's another black book. Okay, hold on. What's going on? Storm Atronach. What the heck is that? I've seen fire and ice. Seeker of Might, Seeker of Sorcery, Seeker of Shadows. Stealth skills. Spells cost less. Combat skills are 10% more effective. I'm back, ladies. You guys don't have anything to say about that whole journey, that trip? Okay. You know, I'm gonna do it even though I don't think I probably should. I wonder if I can do it without leveling. Thought if I hit spacebar it would make it okay. Maybe I have to level to do that. What am I thinking? What am I thinking? Come on. That's the way we came in, right? Oh, that's what I'm thinking. Cyclone. The them creates a whirling cyclone that sows chaos among your enemies. We're gonna try it. How do we get out of here without having to go all the way back? Well, I'm not trying to get out of here, actually. I'm trying to explore the entire place, so maybe this is a good thing. Because I could have swore that I saw other passages. Passages less traveled. Like this one. I should grab some of the, are these linen wraps? Yeah, I'm gonna grab them because I need them to make panties. I didn't kill that. Did I kill that? I didn't kill that. Popped out dead. Water. I probably should save so I don't have to go through that whole ordeal again. This isn't how we get out, I wouldn't think. Boy, we're just gonna have all kinds of gems. No, wait, that's where we came in here, right? Oh, yeah, we just go up where we came in. Got it. I think we came in this way. And then we fought this way and fought across there. I don't think we went up this way. Nope, I know we didn't.
What was that? Victorious again.
It's your decision.
Oh, somebody's asking for help. I was like, I picked the wrong shout, but no, I didn't. Actually, that's what I wanted. I wanted the chaos and mayhem one.
There was no other way it could end. I'll make a protection!
You're outmatched.
Trying to get the door to move her. Okay, so we were not. We've never been in here. They were locked in here? Is that the case? Well, that sucks for them.
You face danger without hesitation. Very well.
He's doing 54 with a stall rim axe. He has a Nordic bow, but no arrows? Okay, well, we're gonna fix that. Take all of those arrows. Oh yeah. I was like, why did I open up this inventory? So I wanted to get rid of these. And that. And 15 of those. She looks like she can carry some weight.
Let us go. Albino spider pod things. Okay, I don't want that. Spider experiment notes. I've only tried a few combinations, but these promising. Here's what I've discovered. A ruby plus albino pod equals jumping flame spider. Ruby plus a damage pod equals exploding flame spider. Okay, so that's if I wanted to create spiders. I don't want to do that. It's an empty viewing chamber. Okay, so I put the stuff in the chamber.
Excuse me. And then a spider comes out? No, I'm not interested in that. I am curious though. Oh, we're not gonna do it. Okay, wait. I thought I saw a path down at the bottom as well. And up here. Let's check that bottom just to make sure I'm not mistaken. Who is gonna live down here with all these spiders like the way it is? I'm looking for the warrior, the warrior book. Okay, that's a couple I don't think I have. Why not? I know I have this one. Yeah, I don't think I've seen that one before. This is a virtual treasure trove of books. Not like the vampire. Castle, but thought it said Arthurian history. Okay, there's a lot of duplicates. Wow, I got a serious yawn. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, at least the ladies weren't blocking me in. And they've all got torches now, that's good. This place well lit. Whoops, that was a mistake. Where does that go? That's Solstheim. I know. Sorry. Okay, let's try it.
Oh, I have the key.
You're as good as dead.
Only a fool lets himself get surrounded.
Went in there and we came out over here. Is that what just happened? Okay, we need to search over in this general area. Yep, that's where we just went in. Going the wrong direction. Okay, we're generally in that area. Just kind of scouting around.
I've never seen something so majestic like the Red Mountain.
Yeah, we're not going to do that right now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to fast travel back home. We're going to end the stream. It's 5 a.m. in the morning. I've been on for I don't know, when did I start? 2:30? So it's been about 2
I've been looking
hours.
for you.
Oh.
Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only.
Okay, maybe hopefully it's that kid.
Let's see here. I got this from a pretty excited-looking dark elf around Raven Rock.
Storm's
He said it
fate
was
revealed
important
the
I
one
got
true
it to you
truth.
as soon as I
Never
could.
trust the books.
Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Perfect. I was waiting for that quest. Okay, but we're not going to do that quest right now. We're going to head home. I'm going to save. We're going to log out and be in a
I
position
can't thank you enough for reopening the Ebony Mine.
to adventure
All
tomorrow.
thanks to the gods.
All right, guys. Before I let you go, just want to remind you that I do have an eBay store. You should check it out if you're looking for miniatures, or I also do commissions. So if you need any figures painted, you should look in the description below, and I would be glad to help you out with that. Otherwise, I'll catch you in the next time we stream. All right, you guys have a great night.